Next up is a segment we call our best thing of the week.
Me.
Say hello. Really?
Every week.
Birthday. Let's out you on that.
Sure,
Birthday
let's out
boy.
me on it.
Is it your birthday for real?
It's actually in 2 days.
How old will you be?
Oh, happy
I'm not going to tell you
birthday.
how old I am.
You're not a lady?
How old do you think I'm going to be?
You're not a lady, so
Counting
you
the
can say,
gray hairs, 54.
oh,
Jesus
Ooh.
Christ.
Wow.
Oh, I can see more, so
Not
60.
at all.
Jesus.
I'm up close.
What are you going to do
Someone
to celebrate
told me
for
I
your
look like
birthday?
I'm 28, so I'm going to stick with that.
You need to
Was it
keep
before they went
close
down
to
on
you.
you?
said child.
Child,
said
you need to
child.
keep that person close to you for
They
the
said
rest
you're
of your
28,
life.
like, now whip
That
it out.
person,
Need those
that
kind of
person may
liars.
have been on K, but
They might have been in a K-hole, but
K-hole, dark
probably in the
about to
K-hole.
go down on you.
Okay.
but I took
All
it.
right.
Is that what happened to me?
All
3
right.
weeks?
I happen to know exactly how old he is, and for $20, I'm willing to.
For $20, I'll let you do something to me too, Al.
Oh,
20.
20
20's
to
a
20.
20.
Wait, I have cash.
right.
Cow.
All right.
Do you
Well,
take crypto?
wait. If I do that, I have to run over to Walmart real quick.
You pick me up some backdoor packs?
All right.
I like
All right with the
some
callbacks.
All right. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
All
right.
One next week.
We're in this segment called Best Thing of the Week. I know you all forgot, but we are. Say hello to the queer Big Apple Corps marching band. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is an annual parade in New York City, obviously on Thanksgiving morning. It is the second oldest Thanksgiving parade in the United States after America's Thanksgiving Parade in Detroit. Macy's has been holding this parade since 1924. But this year, Macy's was in the headlines for the participation of the Lesbian and Gay Big Apple Corps, a queer band, as they have defined themselves, founded by two gay musicians in 1979, 10 years after the Stonewall riots. Popular queer artist Betty Who will also sang her hit "Blow Out My Candle" in the parade.
For an LGBTQ performance to be on that size stage in front of that many Americans in that many households and to see it with such joy, what a wonderful, wonderful gift this Thanksgiving.
More than 150 members strong, the band has performed at prestigious concert venues like Carnegie Hall and Lincoln Center. But it wasn't always that way.
When I joined the band, there was maybe 7 people. It was pretty lame. We sounded terrible, but it was an LGBTQ band, and I was just so thrilled to be in a marching band again.
Band director Marita Begley joined the Queer Big Apple Corps 40 years ago. Since then, she has watched the group grow in size and talent. But for many members, the band is more than just, well.
So this week's best thing is definitely going to be the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, as it makes this gay history. What do y'all think about Thanksgiving, what we watched this week?
This was absolutely fabulous. As the token musician here, who's a part of a local South Florida gay music group.
You are?
I am. The
Wow,
South,
I
the
had no
South
idea.
Florida Gay Wing. Thank you guys.
They pay
He's
you?
not just a naked boy.
No, it's a volunteer
Awesome.
thing.
Wind ensemble.
What do you play?
Professionally, I play bass trombone and trombone. I play that with them. I sometimes will sub in for percussion. But, you know, we have...
Weren't y'all in the Stonewall Parade?
Yeah, every year we have our little marching band at the Stonewall
introduced
Parade.
them at the Stonewall
Oh, that's
Parade.
awesome.
Okay.
We do the Miami
I wish
Parade.
I would have known it was you. I still wouldn't call him out.
Yeah.
I mean, no, it's fine. but, you know, 2 things, especially I'm really glad they pointed out trombones for that, represent. But it's huge because what the story she told is a story of all gay bands across America. The South Florida Pride Wind Ensemble started off with about 12 members as the Florida Flamingo Band. They sucked. I love them to death, but, you know, they sucked. And they worked on it. They advertised. They got people. They brought teachers, students. And they brought so many people, and now we do the Broward Center Performing Arts, you know, 2 shows a year. It's absolutely fabulous. So I'm really glad to see this happening, and I'm just the biggest smile on my face.
Yeah.
Well, and I love that this group started, like they said in the video, years ago, right? But in 2020, they marched in the Thanksgiving Day Parade as well. But they were named Lesbian and Gay Big Apple Corps.
Yes.
Now they're the queer, you know, Big Apple Corps, because now they're more inclusive, and it's a beautiful thing. But the parade itself was incredible, like from beginning to
This is
end.
a good parade.
I DVR'd it. I can't lie. I couldn't sit through
Oh,
the
I
whole
don't
thing.
stay. I don't wake up
can't
for
sit
it.
through the
I don't
whole
wake
thing.
up for that.
And they replay it at 1. That's when I was watching it.
They do replay it. They do replay it.
I don't-
It's my favorite thing. I love to wake up, watch that, and then watch the dog show
It's
thereafter.
my
It's tradition.
Complete Thanksgiving tradition.
Yeah, I absolutely love
Did
it.
you see the Frenchie win?
Yeah.
Right? Oh! up. That
What did
boy was
everybody
so
do
cute.
for Thanksgiving this week? It was just this week. What did
I'm
y'all do?
still full. I mean, I ate so much.
I actually, my mom, my dad, my little brother, and I drove to Orlando because I have some family from New York that's relocated. So my dad got to see his brother, and we spent Thanksgiving up there. So that was really nice. And then
That's
came
so
back on
sweet.
Friday. So it was a lot of fun. But watching the parade is an annual tradition for me because I get up in the morning and make my coffee and I curl up on the couch and watch the parade with Patches.
Yeah, I love
and I love
that.
it. It's so
love
cool
it.
because
You brought Patches to Orlando?
yeah, I did. I
course
brought
you
it
did.
to
You take
as well.
Patches
Yeah,
everywhere.
It was great because I was telling my daytime job, my boss, who was when he was in college, he was in a parade for his university and the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, which I
wow.
think is really cool because it makes you think of all the LGBTQ community who's been a part of the parade for all of these years, just not necessarily in a collective group,
Yeah.
but individually. So I think it's great that they have this representation now.
I've been to New York for the Macy's Parade 3 times. The first time I did it, I was in college. I went to New York with some college friends, and we went on like 40 cents. And it was very, very difficult
Was
because
this
I don't
in
know if y'all.
1912?
And it was VIP.
It was 8,
first
right?
class.
And I,
Oh, the depression, dog.
so many haters at the table. And I don't know if y'all know this, but New York's kind of expensive. And that was a great experience the first time I saw it, and it was the first time I had ever been to New York, and this was in the 80s. And then I went back and have been back twice. And one time I was given Macy's seats when you're watching the parade,
Herald
at
Square in
Herald
front of the
Square
Macy's.
in front of Macy's. You can't buy those seats. They're extended.
You got to
to
suck
you.
on some to get those seats. A big one, too.
Big dick.
And,
That's that Rockefeller dick, right?
and
That's that Empire State Building dick right there.
wow, wow.
Yo,
Honey, I crossed the Brooklyn Bridge for more than one reason.
Boy, did you read me accurately. And it was a great experience because in that, when you have those seats, they have a VIP event in Macy's. And so if it's cold, it's raining, whatever, no, this is all, and it was
And those people start
incredible.
early. I lived in Herald
They
Square right
do.
there, right on
4
34th Street,
a.m.
next to the Empire State Building. I lived right
Wait,
there,
while
right?
the-
And
while
they
the
started
balloons
they
are
started
like-
at 4 in the
Yeah.
morning.
4 a.m.
Like 4 in the
Macy's, I think Macy's opened at 3. And all of the VIP stuff started at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Jesus.
And by the time the parade gets to Herald Square, which is like 10 o'clock, 10:30, it's like, ooh, we're just having a grand
I was in
old
New
time.
York actually for Thanksgiving last year, and I've stayed at our family's apartment in Columbus Circle, but it oversees where the staging area for the balloons, and that's really a cool
early.
sight to see.
I love that. I love that. Thanksgiving is just so much
And
fun.
don't you love that he has a family apartment?
Oh, no, in Columbus Circle, ahí tirado. Like, just
Yeah,
a little,
it's
un ahí.
nothing, it's nothing.
Un little efficiency.
Not
that I
up
have
in
right
Harlem.
there.
Not up in Harlem.
Nothing.
In Columbus
In
Circle.
Columbus Circle.
Did anybody else go on a diet right before Thanksgiving? No.
Listen, and I wanted to share with you guys that also for Thanksgiving, I had an interesting thing because like for Thanksgiving, it's me and my wife, right, and her 2 children, and we have Thanksgiving dinner with her ex-husband.
Oh, interesting.
And Teresa's
It's a
mom.
modern
Do you
family.
like
It's a modern family.
Do I like it? Listen, initially when I was like, oh my God, I have to sit in front of this guy that literally had his thing in my wife, like, and made babies with her. Gross, right? But the more I talk to my gay boys, they're like, dude,
Now you're
he's
like-
the one that's looking at you going, man, that's who my wife gets
Right.
to sleep with every night,
Yeah.
you know? So all of a sudden I didn't feel so bad and had a great time.
Wait, did you just tell us that you have an apartment in Columbus Circle?
Did you just tell us that you masturbated on your wife?
All right, let's move on. LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out television network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ plus community.